How is love measured? And that's a question a couple from Littleton faced when they found out they were expecting their first child. Gina and Rob Harris say they never expected the journey that they faced. 9 News reporter Cheryl Preheim tells us they never expected the lessons they would learn from it either.
There it is right there. That's perfect, you guys.
I knew right away that I was pregnant.
From the moment they learned about their first child, Gina and Rob Harris knew they would never be the same.
We had all these visions and all these dreams of what our baby would grow up to be like.
You know, then in the 20-week ultrasound, found out he was a boy. You know, we went out, had to buy a little Nike sports outfit.
An ultrasound later revealed a problem.
I didn't have amniotic fluid because David most likely did not have kidneys.
Without amniotic fluid, lungs cannot develop. Their baby had Potter syndrome, extremely rare and serious.
And they usually die of respiratory failure after they're born if they make it through the birth process.
It's beautiful.
As long as the baby was inside Gina's womb, he'd grow and thrive. But could he live on his own?
How is that going to be to give birth to a baby that might not survive?
The doctor told us that the majority of women with a diagnosis like this would terminate the pregnancy. And Gina said no.
In her heart, Gina says she already felt a mother's love and connection with her son. She made a sacrifice only a mother could make.
And I decided I needed to put myself aside and know that this baby has a life right now.
We're going to enjoy our time with our son. Even if he's in Gina's womb and we can't see him yet, he's still alive and he's still kicking.
They named him David and cherished every moment.
Every night before we go to bed, I would play music for him.
And he even a couple of times responded to my voice.
We knew that only a miracle would help him live. And something that rang clear in my mind was, your life will have purpose. And I would always say that to David, that your life will have purpose and it'll have meaning.
David's impact was felt in some unlikely places, like at Front Range Christian High School, where Rob coaches.
I was wanting to cry every touchdown we scored, you know, because those guys are like, that's for David, and that's for David. I'm curious who he looks like.
He probably looks like you.
After 34 weeks together, David was coming.
I think we're just kind of in shock right now that this is even happening.
Still connected to his mother, David's heartbeat was strong.
His heart's still around 150. When he was born, 3:25 in the morning.
Seeing David, holding him, they felt peace about all they had gone through.
Just examine the features, how dark his hair was.
And I remember how soft his skin felt.
So little.
They had 6 hours with their son.
He went from safe in my womb into God's arms. We have a choice. We can choose to be bitter, or we can choose to appreciate what we were given. But to actually carry a baby and be a mother is the greatest gift that anyone could have.
David taught his mom and dad that love is not measured in time.
I do know that I have my little boy, and nobody can take that away, that I held him and that he was born and he lived and he had an impact on people. And most of all, he had an impact on me.
Love simply is. Love always will be.
I would do it all over again. I would, just to see his face and to know my son. I'll never be the same.
Cheryl Preheim, 9 News.
Still ahead on 9 News at 10.
A word of caution for online shoppers. The advertised price on the web could be half the actual cost to you. Plus, the latest toy recalled because of concerns about lead.
Strong winds possible in the foothills, and when is our next snow due?
And finally, a blemish on a perfect record in the NFL.
All that and more when 9 News at 10 continues.